vertical bandsaw. This unit is 3 horsepower. Currently it is wired 440, it can also be wired 220. If you come around the back of the machine, I'd like to show you something. If you notice, there's a whole bunch of different voltage tags back here. As you can see, this box is 440. Coming out of the box up to this transformer, you see a 440 coming into the transformer. Transformer's 220. And of course, coming out of the transformer, here's your 220. It goes to a junction box, which is 220. The transformer is for the welder on the front of the saw. The welder is 220 only. So that's why this transformer has been put here, is because whoever needed the saw last time only had 440 voltage, evidently. If you look down below, inside of here is really clean and really nice condition. If you see here on the variable speed pulley, there is a grease fitting. Make sure you give this 1 or 2 pumps of grease every 8 hours operation or every shift. This ensures the life of this variable speed pulley, which this pulley is in excellent shape. It doesn't make noise, knock, rattle, or anything, because it was properly taken care of. The oil in the gearbox was changed, so there is clean oil in the gearbox. Up right here, this is the fill for the gearbox. This cap comes off. There's actually a dipstick. As you can see, the oil is nice and clean inside the gearbox. The oil was clean that was in it that was drained, but we still change the oil in all the machines when they come in. This unit does have a 4-speed gearbox. So you come around to the front. See, this guide will come out. This is just a table filler. If you want to put your fence in, which we'll use to demonstrate. I'll set this over here. This unit does have 3 new guides up top. One of them was bad, so I just changed all 3 up here. The ones down below, these guides were in good shape. We left these ones alone because there's nothing wrong with these. As you can see, there's 1, 2, and there's one behind the blade. If you open up the door down below, you can see everything's in clean shape. The only thing that was done down here is this rubber band was glued back to the pulley because the rubber bands were loose. They should always be glued in place. You see everything's nice and clean in here. It wasn't even really dirty when it came in. This machine was well taken care of wherever the machine came from. Same thing up top. You can see it's nice and clean inside of here. This rubber band was also re-glued back to this pulley because it was loose also. To move your guard, you have an easy release. Also, to change the blade, this protective guard comes off. It slides off very easy, which is really nice. You don't have to unbolt it to change the blade. This handle right here will loosen the pulley so you can change the blade. Tighten the pulley to tighten up the blade after you put the new blade on. This is the only blade that this machine is going to come with. The blade is on it. If you come over to the front, you have your off and you have your on button, stop, start. So here you hit start to start. As you can see, it's in very good shape. Now, if you want to speed this up any more outside of the gearbox settings, which is really no need, but if you really need to slow it down, right now this is on the slowest setting. So if you need to speed it up, you see it speeds up, it's very quiet. To bring the speed back down, as you can see, it moves very easy. I would just assume leave this in the lowest setting, because with the gearbox, at least in my eyes, there's really no need to even use this unless you really need to slow it down. To change speeds in the gearbox, always make sure that the saw comes to a complete stop so you do not damage the teeth inside the gearbox. Now this is the fastest setting. You will hear the blade rattle a little bit inside the guide when this is running. Now you can speed this up even more than this if you want to. But I don't see any reason. This is where the variable speed pulley would come into effect. Let's say you need a really slow speed like this, but you need a little bit faster. This is where you can speed this up. A little bit of whining you're hearing is just a blade running by the guide. Sometimes to get it to switch, you are going to have to move the pulley just a little bit to make sure that it goes into gear. We're going to demonstrate a cut today. You see it cuts nice and straight and it cuts like butter. We'll do another cut. You can see these cut nice and straight. Also, we will demonstrate the welder. This is your cutter right here. The cutter cuts really nice. Blade in here. I've never been any good at welding the blades together, but I can demonstrate it for you guys. This right here sets your you pick your blade size right here. What this does, this is setting the tension for the welder. Then you come over here and you select your welding strength: low, medium, high. We're gonna go to medium. Then this button right here is with welds. As you can see. Same thing on low. Pretty much low is more or less like a needle on this, or for really, really small blades. That's off, and then this is high. As you can see, high is very, very powerful. Back to low over here. Demonstrate it heating up. Then when you're done, come over here, take the clamp off. As you can see, the blade is welded together. This unit does not have a grinder on it. I will say that right now. This is so you can hold the blade so you can file. Down here, this is an old air regulator setup. This is going on the table. I think this table used to be set up with an air feed system. It is not there anymore. This down here shows you where your variable speed drive is at for your speed ranges. Down low for on the side. This does not show you your gearbox ranges. This is our Grob vertical bandsaw.